But imagine what you're about to do actually happening, and tell me that's not gonna make things way worse.
Whiskey for the pain. And as soon as we're separated, I'll sprint for the first aid kit. We have bandages, disinfectant, everything we need.
You're right-handed, oh God.
Actually, maybe that's enough of that.
Why?
I think I can feel your whiskey.
You're right-handed and drunk. Remember when you said you weren't holding me hostage?
Do you think I want to do this?
No, so don't.
We are out of time. We need to do this while the drug system. We have to. If we don't split now, it'll be much harder later.
There's gotta be another way.
Get flicked. Welcome. This is the Flick the Script podcast, episode 33. My name is Derek Mitchell, of course. Once again, feel free to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate all the support. Which movie are we going to talk about tonight? We're going to talk about the movie Together. Now, I will say this movie is a little unconventional, especially when it comes to the horror genre. I've never seen a movie like this. It's definitely worth watching, worth checking out, but before I get into all that, let me go ahead and give you the info on this movie. The duration is 1 hour and 42 minutes. Directed by Michael Shanks. Starring Dave Franco, Alison Brie, and of course, many other talented actors and actresses as well. Now, the movie follows a couple who decides to move to the countryside just to, for the betterment of their lives. And you can kind of see this couple was having relationship issues. Alison Brie's character, she's craving intimacy, and Dave Franco's character is not providing that for her. So she starts to grow some resentment towards him, and their relationship is just really rocky. They have a little bickering back and forth. They're always arguing, and there's just a lack of just intimacy between the two. And one morning they go on a little hike, and they end up getting lost, and they fall into this hole. And inside this hole, they find like some artifacts. It looks like the artifacts belong to like an old church or something like that. And there's like a storm going on outside, so they decide to stay the night in this hole. And when they wake up, they realize that their bodies are different. It's almost like their bodies are like magnetic to each other. And they begin to stick to each other. And even when they're further away from each other, at a distance, it's like their body still craves their other half. And this, like I said, this movie is trippy. I've never seen a movie like this. You go through the entire movie of like their bodies just wanting to conjoin with each other, and it's very psychological. There are some scenes and images that are disturbing, but in a good way. I really enjoyed this movie. Again, from the fact that it is different. A lot of people say they want different horror movies and they want something original. This movie is original, and for that fact, it definitely caught my attention right from the beginning. The movie is pretty straightforward, so I don't want to give too much away, but if I have to go ahead and rate this movie on a scale from 1 to 10, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 6. The acting is great. Dave Franco and Alison Brie they're a couple in real life, so you can kind of see that in the movie as well. The chemistry between them two, as far as the acting, is definitely on point. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and give this movie a 6 out of 10. It is worth checking out. If you are a fan of horror, this is a must-see. Go check out Together. Once again, this is Flick the Script podcast, episode 33. Tune in next time for episode 34. I look forward to seeing you then. Have a good one.